Dave Canterbury started this video on his Wilderness Outfitters channel, and it really caught my attention. It was quite neat. He gave 4 people, I think, $25 in groups of 2 to go and get the supplies that they could, and then they would have to survive in the wilderness for 3 days. So it got me thinking, and it got me pulling my wallet out and pulling out $25 and going to the dollar store. Here's what I got. So thanks, Dave. Here's your video reply. Two tarps, $1.50 each. A really cheap bow saw, but it was $2. The nuts holding it together are just fair, but other than that, it looks pretty good. And frankly, for $2, what a great cutting tool. So we've got cover and cut covered quite nicely. A little luxury, a $2 LED lamp. Now it's got really cheap batteries in it, so I don't expect it to last very long, but who knows? It might surprise me. I looked around through the knives that they had for between $1 and $2, and this is what I came up with: a paring knife with a nice handle. The blade thickness is a little better than it looks like, and I figured, well, I probably could make a nice figure 4 trap with that and use it for cutting cordage. I wouldn't be batoning it through wood or anything like that, but I don't need to. I have a saw. Cordage, 15 meters or about 50 feet of rope. It's a little thicker than paracord, and it's braided. A space blanket. I'd have to check the receipt to see how much that was, if it was $1 or $2. Anyway, it is 84 inches by 53 inches, so that's a good size. tea bags. I actually bought this because I'm a bit of a caffeine-aholic, but the wooden box is kind of neat, and I'll use that afterwards. An aluminum bottle, $2, 500 milliliters. $2 camp stove. So we'll open that up. It's pretty flimsy, but I didn't really buy it for the stove, although I could use that to make a small fire and keep a small fire going depending on the type of shelter I need. It's the fuel tabs that I wanted. I keep one of those in my truck. The stove is a little more robust than I had actually first thought. So the 12 tablets there, well, I don't know how much heat I'm going to get off of them, but frankly I wanted them more for a fire starter, and if I can use that stove with those tablets and save firewood, even better. I wanted a second container to cook in, so I picked up a little bowl, again $1.50, and 3 cheap lighters for $1. Anyway, this came to $25 on the nose, and I got 3 bags with it. This bag wasn't included, but I had to get this out to the woods somehow. Now, I also had some food that's included in that $25. So if this was Dave's video, I would have to feed 2 of us. So we got trail mix, 280 calories per serving, and there's 5 servings, so there's 1,500 calories in there. And noodles, 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds, $2. That is 12 servings at 330 calories each. So, albeit it won't cover all my calorie needs, between the two things that we have there, we'll have energy. 3 lighters and a nice bowl. You can put the noodles in the bowl or sterilize water. Sealable water bottle, canteen, cover, heat source and cover, cordage, cutting, light, and a nice little morale booster. I can't wait to get this one out and give it a good test. Another tarp, and here's the stove. Yes, when I saw the saw, I was amazed that I could get one for $2. I'll do a couple cut tests as I mentioned before, and when I'm done this, then I will take the $2 saw, take it apart, and use this blade in another project. Perhaps hand whittling or hand carving a folding saw to use in the wilderness. Anyway, I was pretty excited to see this find, so we'll see what comes of it. So in the coming days, I'm going to try to mock up a survival scenario here that would last 3 days and stretch the supplies for 2 people, and it's not just myself. Perhaps my daughter can make a cameo appearance in one video. Anyway, it was a great inspiration, Dave. Thank you very much for your video, and I hope you enjoy the reply.